Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I have been missing in action for a couple of uploads. I did have a little bit of drama in my house. Some of you may know my youngest son has autism and has been, without getting too graphic, having some GI issues. We were in the hospital for a couple of days last week. He is on the mend. I am hoping that things continue to get better, but being in the hospital, I was unable to upload. So I missed my last Spring into April pastel eye look live last Wednesday. I was in the hospital. I hope you will forgive me. I hope that you enjoyed that series for the, I believe, 3 weeks that I did it. I will make sure that I link it above for you if you would like to enjoy it. But now it is time for monthly favorites and fails. I am going to do this video a little bit different in that I'm going to talk about the different products that I've been using in the order in which I apply them. And I'm going to talk about my favorites and what did not work for me. So I hope that sounds interesting and you will continue watching and consider subscribing if you haven't already before you leave. And of course, if you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. I do have my brows on. For brows, the only new brow product that I tried in April was this Sephora brand, and it's not necessarily new. I've owned it before. I will link the video where I tested out Sephora brand products. I loved it. I love this brow product so much, I bought a second one. This one and the Wet n Wild one are my two go-to brow products at this point in time. So I went ahead off camera and put my brows on using this one, and this is in the shade medium brown. If you are like me, I am a mature skin, oily skin type, and my current favorite products for priming my oily skin are the ColourPop No Filter, the Dermablend Matte Primer, and the one that I turn to the most, it is the Fenty Matte Primer. I love this primer. It is lightweight, smoothing, definitely a favorite. Does a very good job, and just the packaging is so beautiful on Fenty products. This is the mini size. For eye primer, I turn to my Jason Wu quite a bit. I really enjoy that primer. However, the new one that I have here that I have been enjoying maybe even a little bit more is the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer. Somehow I ended up with two of these. I got like a set and then it came with free makeup, and somehow I have two of these, and I think they're gonna last me quite a long time because a little bit seems to go a long way, but it goes on so smooth, does have a little bit of coverage. I just enjoy how easy it blends. I love my Jason Wu, but I often have to take a brush and blend it out because it's a little bit thicker and more opaque. Just depends on what you're looking for, but I do very much enjoy this primer. It is silky, soft, smooth, and has a little bit of coverage and doesn't seem to crease, so I like it. And Ulta brand products really tend to go on sale quite a bit. For eyeshadow, I tried a few different products. I love eyeshadow. I did a video testing out Believe Beauty. Very much enjoyed this brand. I am still turning to a few products. You'll hear more about Believe Beauty in this video because I believe I love everything that I tried from that brand. If you're not familiar with Believe Beauty, they're found at Dollar General and nothing over $5. It's amazing. So I tried this eyeshadow. I tried the Dunkin' and e.l.f. collab eyeshadow trio. I tried some cream shadows from AOA, the Shop Miss A dollar brand. Love this stuff. I also tried the beautiful Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. I've been eyeballing this for a while. I'm so glad that I picked it up. This shimmering green is just, it's magical. I love this shade. And the last one that I tried, which is gonna take the #1 spot in this video, is this little pocket palette from the Sephora brand. This I picked up in the sale. It is adorable. It just slides out, and here are the colors. This I paid less than $10 for, so always pay attention to the Sephora brand, and I liked it so much I picked up another one, and I think I'm gonna play with this one today. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this first one that I tried, I'll make sure that I link this video testing this palette because it was gorgeous. This is the, it says Sun Shadows on it. And the one that I just picked up is the one called Mauve Tones. Who am I? Playing with all these rosy tones, but I have truly been enjoying them. I'm gonna go in with my Profusion. This is the ES2, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I have a feeling this is, well, it's mauve, so mauve is gonna be like a pinky purple type look. Just gonna do a simple eye look, throwing this in the crease. This reminds me of that Natasha Denona palette that I just reviewed, was it last week, with the giveaway? This is the palette that I got from Boxycharm, and this is the Sephora palette. Look how close they are in color. I hope you can see that all right. This one, make sure you watch. I'll be doing the winner of the giveaway live on Instagram tonight. If you've not seen that video, I'll make sure that I link it. Make sure that you comment, you're subscribed so that you can get in that giveaway. But this is a nice alternative if you don't get it. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and I'm gonna deepen the outer corner with this shade right here. This is one from Essence. You can get Essence brushes at Ulta or on essence.com, I'm sure. This is a great brush for detailed outer corner work. Just going back in with that crease brush and blending out the edges. Blending again. I'm going to take that same brush, go back into that lighter shade, and just drag this under the eyes. We have two, looks like three different shimmer options here. You could go this for maybe more of a night look if you're looking for something smokier. This is sort of mid-tone and this is the brightest, which of course is the one that I want to go for. So I'm going to go in, it looks to be just a pretty champagne. Going back in with that crease brush again. Simple, easy, very nice. 2 thumbs up. That was my first time using this palette. I know I love this palette. For eyeliner, I tried 2 different eyeliners this month. The first one was from Believe Beauty. Again, I love it. This has been sitting right on the top of my makeup table, using it over and over again. Less than $5 or no more than $5. And the other one was this one from the Sephora collection. I love this liner. Inexpensive, again, I believe it's $12 retail, and Sephora collection goes on sale all the time. On the one side you have the black color, on the other side you have a smudger. It also has a sharpener inside, so this is the one I'm going to use today. I like a liner that's going to be nice and black. It's an added bonus if it is smudgeable, but not smudgeable so much that it ends up all over your face. For foundation, I tried 3 new foundations this past month. I tried one from Dior. This is their Forever Matte Foundation. I tried the Believe Beauty Foundation. And I also tried the new Makeup Forever Foundation. And the one that I am most in love with is this Dior Matte. However, in second place, this Believe Beauty is there. This one gives a very natural, dewy finish to my skin, but not so dewy that it drives me crazy. You know my preference is matte, but I do absolutely recommend this foundation, especially for the price. The Makeup Forever, I'm just gonna say, is okay. It did not blow me away. But this Dior Matte, I know it is expensive, but it truly is beautiful. I'm sure the glow is gorgeous as well, but because of my oily skin, I go for the matte. So I just put a little bit on my hand. I'm gonna dot this on, and then I'm gonna use my Haley's Beauty foundation brush to blend it in. I used 2 pumps, which was probably more than I needed. I find that your foundation goes a little bit further when you use a brush. Gorgeous. For concealer, I tried 3 new concealers. I picked up this $1.55 concealer from AOA. I picked up the KVD Good Apple concealer, and I also picked up the Hourglass Vanish concealer. And I must say, in my #1 position is this one right here. The AOA, I don't think I'll reach for it again. It's just a bit too thick and hard to blend, so I would call this a fail. I would call this great, but this is even better. But before I want to apply that, in a category all on its own, is this Becca and Smashbox Under Eye Brightener. I've been obsessed with this. I use this every single day. Every concealer that I own, even the ones that I do not care for, but just try to use on a day-to-day if I'm not going anywhere, just to get through makeup. Tell me everybody does that, right? This makes it look better. It is moisturizing to my dry under eyes. It is brightening. And a little bit goes a long way, which makes me feel a little bit better about the price tag. I'm gonna use this KVD Good Apple. I was surprised how much I enjoyed this, but I really do. Bright, smooth, wears well. I love it. Powder, I have nothing new to report except that my Wet n Wild clarifying powder that I love so much, I had it in the shade light medium. I picked up a lighter shade because I felt like it was a little too deep on my skin tone, so I picked up Fair Light, and I love it. So inexpensive, so good. This is the brush that I got from Boxycharm. I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush from Wet n Wild and just set everywhere else. For bronzer, this one was a little bit hard because I picked up 3 new bronzers this month and I like them all, but one definitely stands out. I tried the Believe Beauty bronzer. This is the Toasted Bronze Starstruck Marbelized bronzer. This is what it looks like. I will show you on the back of my hand. There it is. I do still have a little bit of foundation sitting there. The other one that I tried was this one from Flower Beauty. This is their Heatwave Luminous bronzer in the Sunrise shade. Very similar to the Believe, but I find myself a little more drawn to the Flower one. Here's the Flower. The tones are very similar. And the third one, and my #1 choice, is this Huda Tantour. This is a cream bronzer, so lucky me, I get to use this and a powder bronzer today, which you don't have to do. I just like to do it because I believe that it makes my bronzer last a little bit longer. I'm going to use one of my BH brushes and go into this. I did get this in the shade Light, and a little bit goes a very long way. So I will tap it on one side and then immediately go over to the other. You could put this on with your finger and then blend it out with a sponge. You could probably just use your finger if you're going for more of a no makeup look and just blend it in that way. Just got a little bit on the sides of my nose here. Maybe I'll show you both of these bronzers because I do think they are so similar. I just find myself more drawn to the Flower. So I'm going to put the Believe Beauty on this side. And they're both cooler toned. I just seem to be more drawn to cooler tone bronzers right now. And they both have a little bit of a luminosity to them. So there's the Believe. I think it might be a hair dark on my skin tone. Let me know what you think. And I'm going to take a different brush and go into the Flower Beauty one on this side. This is a brush that I got from Boxycharm, Elena Bodro. You can see They look very similar, but beautiful bronzer options. I was very pleased. In the highlight category, I tried 3 new highlights. I grabbed this powder highlight from Believe that I adore. I've been reaching for this constantly, and I love that you get 3 different shade options in here. Again, for less than $5 or $5 tops. You've got more of a white gold, a rose gold, and then a straight gold shade. Absolutely beautiful. I tried the AOA Glow Baby, which this is $1. Love this one. And then my favorite has to be this one from Wet n Wild. This one, this Hello Halo that I tried, I absolutely love. These are both really good, but this one's going to be more accessible. You can probably get it in any drugstore. This one is less expensive, but the problem with this one is that it is a squeezy tube, so I have over applied this once or twice. You have to be careful. So the Wet n Wild is a little bit easier because it has a doe foot. You could just tap it on. That was probably enough for both cheeks. Can you tell? I can tend to over apply. But you can just, if you over apply, just make both cheeks share that one application. But I believe that this is a gorgeous liquid highlight. So easy to blend. For blush, I tried 4 new blushes in the month of April. They're all cream blushes, and I had a heck of a time choosing a favorite because they are all beautiful. I did make myself choose one, so that's the one I'm going to use, but truly I recommend all 4 of these blushes. The first one is the Wet n Wild Peach Bums Cream Stick Blush. I love this. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Wand. I don't have that, but I do know that I very much enjoy this. On days when I'm not using highlight, I like to use this because it's got a glow to it. The next one that I tried was from the Sephora sale. I picked up the darker version of the cream blush from Sephora brand that I do love. I just have to be careful because these are deeper shades. You see how deep? You have to be careful how you apply these. I do like them all though. If you see, they are gorgeous but very pigmented. The third was one that I picked up from Believe Beauty. This is a gorgeous peachy shade. It's called Tropical Sunset, and I have been reaching for this constantly. It is so easy to apply. A lovely peachy shade that blends into the skin with ease. And my number one is from LYS. The more that I try from this brand, the more that I love the brand. I just ordered the concealer. I'm thinking about the powder, but this blush in Kindness, this is my second cream blush from LYS. They are a gorgeous, clean, inexpensive brand at Sephora. I think I have the shade Confident as well, which is more of a pink. This is more of a peach. And just because my eyes are a little more cool toned, I am going to add one of the cheek products from this palette. I think this one right here has more of a purple tone to it, and I think that'll look nice with this eye look. I'm gonna tap it here, and I'm gonna tap it here, and then you'll see how easy this blends out. Love it. Add a little bit more of that transition shade under the eyes, just because I probably lost a little bit of it when I put my concealer on. For mascara, I tried this one from Shop Missy. This is their Length Mascara. I was very excited when I discovered that this was a good one because I've not enjoyed any mascaras that I purchased from Shop Missy, so very inexpensive, great for length. I tried the Believe Beauty Mascara, which I was not in love with the first time I used it, but I have been using it a lot in the last month, and my love is growing for it. It is as usual, a lot of mascaras get better with age, but number one is this Rare Beauty mascara, which Rare Beauty is not a crazy expensive brand at Sephora. I like to have a couple different mascaras in my drawer and then I rotate, but I'm hoping that this one lasts as long as the others have in my drawer. I'll have to keep you posted because I do find myself reaching for this one quite a bit. I mean, you can just build it up and build it up and build it up. I love this mascara. It's very nice. You know I am more of a drugstore mascara girl, but I do believe that this one is worth the hype. I do really enjoy it. Loving my Morphe Sweet Tea. I did pick up Makeup Talk. Was that in April? I'm not sure, but it is a more cool-toned brown, and I also just love my ColourPop. In the lipstick category, I tried 3 new ones. No surprise, here's the one from Believe Beauty. I think it is gorgeous. It's called Charmed. I've been wearing it quite a bit. Here it is swatched on my hand. It is a nice thin consistency. It is not transfer proof, but does seem to have good lasting power. Second one is gonna be my fail for the month, and this is Makeup by Mario. This is his, what is it called? I think it's the Velvet Matte Liquid Lip. And this is in the shade Mocha Latte. This one is just a little bit too thick going on, and the lasting power is just not there. It's a shame. I love Makeup by Mario and a lot of his products, but his lip products are just not working for me. And then the biggest win of the month was from the Ulta 21 Days. I picked up one of Jaclyn Cosmetics, her Pout Spoken liquid lips, and this one is in the shade Gratitude. And first of all, the smell is just beautiful. I love the sweet smell. It is thin, it dries down, but not to a suck the moisture out of your lips dry down, and it lasts. I love this lip color. I would love to have more. It's a pretty neutral shade of nude. I also tried this Pat McGrath Intensivize. This is a product that is to intensify the shimmers on your eyes. I do love it. The only problem is I keep forgetting to use it. So I need to have it on my makeup table, front and center, to use it, but I do believe that it makes a difference. And I don't know what the shelf life is on this, but this one was expensive. I need to continue using it. I'm sorry, I forgot to use it today. I tried 3 setting sprays in the month of April. I tried this one from Benefit. This is the Professional Super Setter. I do like this. It's a very nice soft mist, fresh scent, but very soft. I also tried the Until Dawn from One Size, the Patrick Starr brand. And this I like because it is aerosol. You know I like the Morphe matte setting spray, I've told you, but the mister has been hit and miss on that. This one seems to be very good. The only negative on this one is that it is super fragranced. If the video where I tried this, I was choking and sneezing. It is very strong. This is one that you have to put on and hold your breath. Do they both work? I believe so. Which one do I like more? Probably this one. But the shocker is this one here that I tried from Wet n Wild. This is their Fight Dirty Detox Setting Spray. I love this setting spray, and I don't know who I am because I feel like it gives my skin a glow. And I'm usually a very matte lover, but I'm just enjoying the way my skin looks when I use this setting spray. It's got products like niacinamide, eucalyptus tea tree, witch hazel, chamomile. Every time I use this setting spray, I'm like, wow, my skin looks good. So inexpensive, easily accessible. I hope it sticks around because I know it's new. I like it. The only lip gloss, that's not true. I tried a couple lip glosses. I tried the So Glassy from ColourPop, and I tried this one from Sephora. I liked them both, but I think I'm more drawn to this Sephora Plumping because I like that little bit of a mint undertone. It is a little bit thicker in consistency, which that doesn't bother me because I know it will make it last a bit longer. but not sticky. My lips aren't sticking together. This is in the shade, I think it's XXL Nude. Nothing super new to report in the brow setting category. I still love my e.l.f. Brow Lift. The ColourPop one is nice. The Makeup Forever, when I'm feeling really lazy, I like that one because it's already in the wand for me, but I'm getting to the bottom of this e.l.f. Brow Lift. It's just so easy. So there it is. Those are, I hope that I remembered everything because I tried so much. April was a big purchase month because of all the sales that were going on. I was a little out of control. Need to do a declutter series. My makeup table is exploding just a little bit. We need to make room for the new beauties because I really enjoyed doing this look for you today, using favorites. Even though this palette was a first impression, I just knew I was gonna love it because I loved this one. Let me know what you think about the look. Let me know if you picked up anything new in April or things that you've been reaching for. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I will see you in my next video. Have a fabulous day.